Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are joining the orbiter stage of our V-SEL spacecraft as it is about to hopefully have enough fuel to not re-enter the atmosphere. We're about 6 minutes away from our apoapsis, not apogee. And I'm hoping to do this actually with the with the main engine, the AJ-10, because it is way more efficient than these thrusters that we've been using. But a 95 meter per second burn on this thing without the weight of the heat shield and the lander stage, it should be pretty easy to do. But if we're a little bit off, we're a little bit off. No big deal. We still have to ullage our engines. Dag it. Oh, we are off balance. Wow. That did not work very well, and I'm sorry about the time warp to stop the spinniness. Uh-oh. Well, we're out of fuel. Yep. But we're not going to re-enter. Our periapsis is now 248, which is about 100 kilometers outside of the atmosphere. That's fine. But we also have no maneuvering fuel or anything like that. That sucks. Alright, we're going to activate that antenna. Also activate our other low gain antenna. And yeah, do a command prompt 2 to order it to radio in while we still have a connection. And that'll take a minute or so. Maybe I should have switched to the lander and gotten that thing all figured out first. Okay. Yep. That's on. That's on. Alright. Total charge is a net 0, which is fine by me. Another second or two. We'll get some science. Yes. Orbital Space Telescope. Ooh. Radioplasma, that's 45. Orbital Telescope, that's 30. Nothing from the magnetometer. And I think that's all that has at this moment, because these will take a while to scan. That one's not even going to get a complete scan. I really doubt this one will either, based on its altitudes. But we will see. And now we should probably switch to our lander stage and get this thing set up for its re-entry. Oh, you better have connection. There it is. Alright. Now I should probably unlock the fuel. You still have orders to face prograde, don't you? Dang it. Okay, we can kill that command. No, I don't want you to hold maneuver prograde. Cancel. Cancel. I would much prefer to do this myself, quite honestly. And then bink bink. Okay, so now that you're not going to go batshit crazy on me. Alright, the fun part. Playing with Flight Computer. All I really need to know is when we're going to re-enter, when we're going to be not burning up in the atmosphere, and, yeah, okay, well, our periapsis is fine. 95 kilometers, that's in 57 minutes. So before we hit atmosphere, yeah, 52 minutes, we'll say 50 mics. In 50 minutes, you will deactivate this antenna, retract these panels, retract these panels. Did I get both of those retractions? One of them's get ordered to restart in 23 hours. That's fine. Retract, retract. Okay, good. And 0, I would like to arm these chutes. Come on. Arm chute. Alright. Oh, sorry, what was our periapsis again? 56 minutes. We'll say in 57 minutes. Yeah, that's when we're going to tell it to run some sciencey things. Which side of the spacecraft did those go on? Alright, here we go. Come on. Yes, please don't let me click on anything. I love this bug. Yeah, seriously? Oh god, come on. Log pressure. Log rads. Record perturbation. Log temp. Feel like I missed one. Record impact. God, that I'd better have clicked because I'm totally not going to check. Alright, and then in 60 minutes, I guess I could have typed in 1 hour. Extend the gear. Extend the gear. Extend. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3, extend, extend, extend. Extend. God, did I already get that one? Crap. Well, if you have to tell it to extend twice, whatever, then it has to extend twice. And we know our descent should be relatively long because it takes forever to descend through Venus's atmosphere, right? It's 55 minutes. Say 1 hour and 5 minutes. God, I hope this is correct. I really hate you, flight computer. We've got some fuel in that thing, so maybe in an hour and 5 minutes we should tell it to orient retrograde, surface mode, activate engine, set our throttle to 100%. Alright, that fuel is unlocked. The fuel in the core is not unlocked. That's, God, 5 minutes worth of fuel. Well, how many meters per second was that? 112? Yeah, we'll just tell it to burn for 100 and... come on. 2 meters per second. Burn. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Decouple. Hopefully we won't be on the ground by then. Okay, and then our parachutes will already be armed and will hopefully get us down to the ground safely, although I am going to double check their parameters but we need to write our boot sequence before I do anything else. So we're just going to say in 1 day, because certainly we'll be on the ground and settled and not completely destroyed by then. Activate this antenna. Oh, come on. Oh, KSP, you're freaking killing me here, man. Yes, of course I don't want to click on that antenna. Activate. Extend. Extend. And hopefully we'll have enough battery to do that. Yeah, I'll say we're showing positive charge, so as long as we keep charge all the way down, we should be good. Alright, well, that should be it, right? Let's take a quick save. Whew, okay. And away we go. God, I hope that's everything. Yeah. Here's hoping that we have enough ablator left to make this happen. Alright. Let's start getting us oriented correctly. Let's unlock those. Okay. 3 minutes until our system's shut down and we will have no communication with the probe. Alright, come on, vessel. Do me proud. Oh no, I forgot to check the parachute info. Oh boy. Well, too late now. All our comms are shut down. There's literally nothing else we can do. Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. Here goes. Thunk. We have hit the atmosphere. Come on, little vessel. Do us proud. Don't explode. Or die violently. Yeah, I am entirely too terrified to time warp because I'm certain that things will explode and it will be horrible and I'll be really sad because already the orbiter section of this is at best going to be 50% successful in that it is in orbit, but it will not complete any of its mapping duties. It did radio in a couple points of science, though, so I guess I can't fully complain. Alright. Heat shield is heating up. The real question now is, does it have enough... does it have enough ablator to ablate off this orbital speed before it fails? I guess we shall see. Whoa! Okay, that was freaky and weird. But we have lots of insulating things between the necessary part of the spacecraft, being all of this down here, and the heat shieldy part. Alright, we have deorbited. That's pretty awesome. So wait till we get a plasma trail going. Oh, still moving at 6 kilometers a second. Okay. It looked like the heating effects were tapering off, which seems not right to me. Here comes the real heating effects. Here comes the punishing 10 Gs of deceleration. Yes. That is Bernie. Oh, Blader is holding. Oh god, 14 Gs. Alright, how off was I on the switching to... Alright, 5 minutes. It's very possible that we can fall for 5 minutes. I'll see if I can't orient us using these thrusters. Not looking good though. The weight of that heat shield is certainly going to pin us down. Retrograde is still in 10 minutes. It'd be nice to not be pointing straight to prograde when we decouple it though. What's our electric charge look like? 0.24 draw. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be fighting that the whole way down. That means that engine burn is going to be pointing straight down when it happens. That's a problem. Come on, flip. Oh, come on. Yes! Use that heat shield like a parachute. You can do it. Okay. Haha! I win. I totally win. Yes! Not time warping. I'm going to have to sit here and experience this all in real time. But the good news is that we'll probably have plenty of time for all of these nice things to happen, all on their own accord, although telling Flight Computer to do anything is a terrible idea. Awesome, and we're getting good science radio back in. Let me just get rid of you for a second, Flight Computer. We'll keep, reset that one. Override existing temperature scan. Yeah, log temp. Alright. Keep. Keep. I didn't even look to see what biome we were coming down in. I mean, I guess the Highlands, but I don't know where our other lander landed. I'm hoping it was the Midlands or someplace else. God, that was like a long time ago. Alright, this is going to be a very delicate dance to keep this thing pointed retrograde because it totally wants to face the other way. Alright. What are we doing, Flight Computer? Another 2 whole minutes. So, I'm probably going to just let this get sped up in post. Maybe we'll get some commentary, because descents onto Venus take a very, very long time. So, we'll just change it over to new me. And through the magic of editing, we have condensed what was more than an hour of descent into just a mere couple of minutes. It's just me staring at this for a very long time. I did not know that when you tell one landing leg to extend in Flight Computer, it does all of them, and thankfully I had programmed it in there an odd number of times, leaving the legs extended for the rest of our descent. That was my first little heart attack moment, and of course the warning about our burn time. Now this little oscillation here just gets gradually worse and worse and worse and worse, making this really difficult to watch. I was hoping that by burning our descent engine, we could lose enough mass to kind of kill some of this oscillation, although that proved to be the exact opposite. Even using Mech Jeb to help control it couldn't work. And there goes our heat shield and its attached probe core as it floats by us like a angry little mushroom, threatening to smash into us after we hit the ground and ruin the entire mission. But that has yet to be seen. This oscillation made this whole thing really difficult. We ran out of RCS fuel fairly early on, leaving no real way to correct this. I tried burning this main engine for as long as I could, just to try to shed the mass, but it ended up making things a whole lot worse and didn't do a whole hell of a lot to help neutralize some of our downward speed, as all of our parachutes got torn off, because I'm still not used to the fact that you don't actually need a parachute to descend onto Venus. But the real problem here is, will this oscillation cause a problem when we impact the ground? Because if we tip over, this mission's pretty much done. So there's a lot of just waiting here and deciding to brace for impact. Quite luckily, we get a nice clean thunk. The lander is face up, everything's good. Holy crap. It didn't explode. It did sink a little into the terrain, but everything is still here. All the chutes failed, as we expected they would, and in 22 hours, we will get the boot sequence command, and hopefully everything will go well. I'm going to pin this up so I can monitor our electric charge draw. Okay, that was... I forgot about the heat shield. Where did that hit? Is there anything left? I doubt it. It's probably on the other side of the hill. Dang, that would have been cool to watch hit. Yeah, not seeing anything. Sorry, I completely forgot. I've been literally staring at this thing descending for about the last 45 minutes, and I'm just really excited that it is over. Alright, with the avionics shutdown, we are actually recharging the batteries just on these surface mount panels. Although we still have heat warnings on our empty RCS tank, both our parachute cores and our engine, that did pretty much nothing. But I just want to make sure this boot goes through. Doop, 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 doop. Here we go. Alright. Antenna has activated, although I'm certain we don't have a line of sight. Which, that would have been convenient, but we will eventually, and that is what matters. And since really, well, we're not paying attention to it, it recharges anyway. All we have to do is really wait for this to have a connection with Earth. Which, you know, where is Earth? That would be good to know. Back that way. Yeah. It'll be a little while. Let's just make sure. Yes. Solar panels are up. They're probably not doing a whole lot right now. Yeah. Between nothing and next to nothing. All this thick cloud cover, I suppose. Yeah, sun exposure 0.51. Well, alright, well, let's see if our orbiter gives us a connection at any particular moment. That one's going to be not under the horizon. We're actually not too far off plane from our other lander. That's pretty cool. Alright, it'll probably have to be over the northern horizon, our orbiter anyway, to establish a connection home. Please, please, please. Yeah, no. Alright, well, we're going to have to come back to this in a very long time and radio in the science and do the rest of the boot sequence for the lander. But we landed. This part of the mission is a technical success because it's here, it is landed. We just don't have comms with it just yet. But that was more due to the necessity of our entry point because of fuel concerns. We couldn't really adjust where we were going to land very much. But I'm glad that we're in a new biome. The spacecraft is okay. Everything has worked out pretty well for this part of the mission. So, a couple of miracles later, the vessel has reached its destination and will transmit back science sometime very soon. I wanted to go here and do this because that's just way more interesting, isn't it? Anyway, alright, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will talk to you tomorrow. See you then.